Hey, I'm Donna Phillips, Vice President and Director of Imaging for SmoothJazz.com and SmoothLounge.com Global Radio, the largest online community and resource for the contemporary jazz fan, the industry, as well as the artists who make this unique form of music. Today in our Artist Development Series, I'll be discussing how to promote your music and vet your marketing team. Now, one of the questions we answer daily is, how do I know which people and resources to use to support my music? In other words, where do I spend my money? Social networking platforms like Facebook and Twitter, as well as music machines like Reverb Nation and YouTube, are all pieces of the puzzle. But a Facebook page does not a targeted marketing campaign make. That's because on Facebook, you're one of many. An effective promotional strategy consists of marketing your brand on platforms that attract the largest, most active audience who spends enough time on the site to experience your brand and your music. Now, marketing is about two things: reaching the people and creating an emotional connection to your product. With more and more resources available, the choices can seem daunting. However, there's easy ways to vet all of your options so that you can find the best marketing platform and team for you. Now, the first thing is the website. Make sure the company is more than just a Facebook page and that they've invested in a proper website. Visit the site and ask yourself this: is it professionally designed and attractive to the eye? Is it unique and informative? Is it easy to navigate? Are you drawn in and want to spend time there? Remember, you're a consumer as well, so always view things through the consumer's eyes, asking yourself, how many clicks does it take to find what I'm looking for on this website? The second thing, the website name. Domain names are probably one of the biggest factors that gets overlooked in vetting a website. If a website's name is long or convoluted, ask yourself, how would I find this site if I went to a search engine like Google or Yahoo and I typed in the names Smooth Jazz or Smooth Jazz Radio? The longer the name is, the harder the site is to find, and the more external marketing that site has to do to build its own brand and increase its own following. Sites may claim to be equal to others, but you can find out with a simple web search. The easier the name, the more chance this is where the audience is. Number 3, web stats. When websites lack impressive web traffic, they often try to compensate with antiquated terms like hits. We receive over 10 million hits per month. You know, you've probably seen it. By saying this, you might think that hits equals visitors, but it doesn't. A hit is simply a graphic that loads on the page of a website. So if you visit a site that has 100 graphics on the page, that site just received 100 hits for your one visit. So don't be fooled. Instead, you want to ask for how many unique visitors they actually have, along with page views and time on site. In other words, how many pages does each visitor view and how long do they stay on the site before they bounce? If a website is not interesting or it's hard to navigate, they'll often have a high bounce rate, which means the visitor just doesn't have a reason to stay long enough in order to familiarize themselves with your branding or marketing. The next thing, third-party ranking. An excellent site for this is Alexa.com, Alexa.com. Alexa ranks all of the websites in the world with actual visitors to the website. For example, Google is ranked the #1 most visited website in the world, while Facebook is #2. Out of 20 million websites ranked in the world, while it varies, SmoothJazz.com is ranked in the top 200,000 internationally and 100,000 in the US alone. So while a website tells you how many hits they have, you can always check their story on Alexa.com and find out how much actual web traffic they have by the number they're ranked in the world and national view. Don't be surprised if a website claiming to have millions of hits is also ranked in the millions by having actual few visitors. Finally, always check their history. With more and more folks coming online daily, anyone can build what looks like a business by simply starting a Facebook page. There are many well-intentioned fans and hobbyists out there who want to help promote the music. While we think it's great to have the support of music fans and the grassroots efforts that they offer, it's not a replacement for a targeted marketing campaign. You want to ask about their history in the music business or the marketing business, how long they've actually been in business. Ask if they do this full-time or if they split their time with a day job, so you know how much attention you'll be getting. Find out who their colleagues are and what connections they have that might offer you the most credibility and reach with the audience and the industry. Now you're armed with the information. Ask questions and check stats. Also, take control of your career by installing a simple web stats counter like Google Analytics on every page of your website so that you know where your web traffic is coming from in order to better measure the effectiveness of your marketing team. You can get more information on all of this at smoothjazz.com/marketing. This has been Donna Phillips for smoothjazz.com and smoothlounge.com Global Radio. Because smooth is more than jazz, it's a lifestyle.